Mm-hmm. 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 Welcome to the Pick Show. Pick 3 games against the spread every week. One point pick, one 2-point pick, one 3-point pick. Flex had the best of the 3 of us. Best week last week. Cheek still in front. Flex picks first.
So, I was kind of got back on track last week. You know, I was a little lucky, a little unlucky, and you know, I missed my 2-pointer, but you know what I'm saying. Small victories. I was in a rut for a couple weeks, but I think we're getting back on track. And this week, I know definition of insanity, but I got to show some support for my New York Jets one more time for the 1-point pick. I know they're going into Seattle, but they got the main man Mike White back at QB. In that last game, the defense, you could tell the defense they were over on Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson truthers. He stinks. The guy is terrible.
They knew that they were going to lose every time they got the ball. They knew they weren't going to score. So, I feel like they were just deflated from the jump. They got that turnover, and it turned into 3 points. That's the last 3 points that they had. I think they're gonna get back on track this week. They got a mini bye. Quinnen Williams back 10 days. 10 days rest on that Barkey calf. So the only problem I see is DK Metcalf, and if there's a team that could handle him. I mean, not that they will handle him, but I'm saying if there's a team that could, it's probably the Jets. Sauce Gardner. He's probably not going to be one-on-one on him.
I didn't get this big until I got to college.
What the is happening? What's going on?
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? Where these growth spurts coming from?
Would you use it? Just tell me what you use.
I think they can make it happen, make Gino throw a pass or two that he didn't want to pass. Hopefully get an interception. We haven't gotten a turnover in a long time. Hopefully this changes this week. I got the Jets minus 2.5 as the road favorites, covering and winning the game outright. For my 2-point pick, I'm taking the Vikings.
Never seen anything like this in my life.
They're getting 3.5, which I'm surprised by. Considering, you know, the Packers, that was a weird game. They could have been blown out multiple times during the game last week versus Miami. And I think, you know, obviously we knew later on in the week that it was because most likely because Tua had the concussion in the first half, threw the 3 interceptions in the second half. You know, they have a stingy pass defense. I mean, the Vikings, every game is pretty much a 3-point game. So that hook, I'm going to take that 3.5 all day with the Vikings. Even if they lose, it's probably going to be on a field goal. And like I said, Packers, they've won a couple games in a row, but I'm not really sold. There's been some circumstances which is the reason why that happened. Give me the Vikings getting 3.5 as my 2-point pick. For my 3-point pick, I'm going with the 49ers, man.
Hi, guys. How you doing? What's up, dog?
I know it's 9.5. They're going against the Raiders, man. I think the Raiders, they mailed it in. I don't see how anybody could get up for that game. If you're a teammate and you see that they benched your quarterback that's not playing bad to start Jarrett Stidham that never started a game before, it almost feels like you're giving up. And once the coach gives up, I feel like everybody feels that. I don't know how many people are buying into McDaniels anyway, because there was rumblings all during the season that he just wasn't connecting with some of the players on defense. This is more the reason that they could do peace out. You want a Jarrett Stidham, take Jarrett Stidham. And the 49ers, they're a bully team. they're not going to take their foot off the gas.
And then he was in my ear going, "You stole my touchdown." I was like, "Ah, my bad." Not really.
I see him covering the 9.5. Give me the 49ers as my 3-point pick. So, with that said, take it away.
All right, boom. So, my turn. All right, with my 1-point pick, I'm gonna go with the Cincinnati Bengals against the Bills at Buffalo, I believe, right? No, at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I don't know. I've been thinking the Bills have been overrated for a little while now. Even though right now they're coming back, they're a little hot again. But the Bengals are super hot. I don't know. I think the Bengals defense is better, right? They feel like they don't have the names, but they seem to play well together. They seem in sync. We already know about the offense. There's not much to say about that.
Should Joe Burrow win MVP? Of course!
I like the running game more in Cincinnati. So, yeah, I'm going Cincinnati. Bengals, I think they're -1 or
+1.
+1, even more. Even more. Plus they get a point. So, give me them. My 2-point pick, I'm going to go with, I hate to do it, but I'm going with the LA Rams.
And if you could slime anyone on your team, who would it be? I know it's a new team, everything, but
Tutu Atwell, without a doubt.
6.5. Chargers are in. I feel like the Rams are still trying. There's some guys out there still trying to get a roster spot for next year, trying to, show the coaching staff that they can ball out a little bit.
You know what? Let's just drop down and let's take Baker Mayfield.
He's been doing too much. He's playing too well. Let's just take him out of there.
oh, there he goes.
Look, that's safe.
Sorry,
it is
Baker.
safe. That is safe.
It's
want to make sure that Baker's okay.
We're just trying to give the Broncos a chance in this game.
So I just think it's too many points. Even if they lose, they'll lose by 4. 3-4. It's the battle of the city. You know what I mean? So give me the Rams to keep it close. 3-point pick. This was tough, but I'm going with New England, 3.5. We add the 5. It's 3, but we add the 5. I'm gonna go New England.
Stupid thing.
Teddy Bridgewater's first game in a long time. New England's defense, top 3. They get to they rush the quarterback. They play good in the secondary. They're mean.
Give me meat or give me death. Meat.
The offense is what we got to worry about with New England, but again, Teddy Bridgewater, I'm not seeing him putting up super numbers. Well, I'm hoping he don't. And yeah, I think New England defense wins the game. Look for New England's defense to score, maybe 2 to 3 turnovers also. Yeah, that's my 3-point pick.
Even if your friends are idiots.
My 1-point pick, I'm going to take Miami. Getting 3. Teddy 2 gloves in the snow or in the cold. I just like the sound of that, so that's going to be my 1-point pick.
Why you wear gloves and why you don't wear gloves sometimes.
Trying to throw the ball without a glove. The ball's like a brick.
My 2-point pick, I'm going to take the Texans.
Texas tatted on my arm. Got Houston on my back. Because I love the city I'm from. Hands up if you feel that.
Getting 4 against the Jacksonville team that has nothing to play for. So the Texans, they had a big win last week.
I come through the line like Brian Cushion, and I can't be blocked like J.J. Watt. Now we on top, no more middle. Like Super Mario, I'm a hard hitter.
And I'm going to take them to keep rolling with points against the team that's not playing for anything. And then for my 3-point pick, I'm going to take the Jets against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle.
Tough one. There it is. Those Jets, man. Everybody's on them Jets.
No, not everybody's on them Jets.
Everybody's on them Jets. I haven't heard anybody giving Seattle a shot. I don't like it. I don't like it mucho.